What's up people, and welcome to this video. And in this video we're gonna go ahead and rank the top 5 best heroes in Mobile Legends this moment, like this current moment, this update, very today. If you're watching this video in the future, like a week from now, a month from now, 3 months from now, freaking 5 years from now, guys, okay? This might not be as accurate as it is now. Well, maybe it would be really funny in like 5 years and these heroes are still the best heroes in the game. So these heroes are the best heroes in the game in my opinion, and obviously this was extremely hard to pick 5 of the top best heroes in my opinion, and I have chosen these heroes like the best heroes that can carry a game, like for example not supports. Yes, Rafaela is really strong, even though they nerfed her this patch. She's really strong with her ultimate and stuff, but she can't carry a game unless you're like building some marksman shit on that stuff, but that's still really hard, so no. And I would freaking love to put in more like tanks and stuff, because tanks in Mobile Legends are honestly really strong, but you can't 100% carry a game. Yes, you can go and tank the game, you can go ahead and kill super many people, enemies and stuff, but you can't really go ahead and carry the game unless you have good heroes, like players in your teammate, which like if you're marksmen and mages and fighters, yes sure you can tank a whole lot and like crowd control the enemies so much, but you can't really carry the game. You really need some carries to carry the game. So this is why I picked the top 5 heroes in the game in my opinion. But it was so hard, so I needed to put in 2 extra spots, top 7, and a top 7 we have Kagura. And Kagura, if you play her right, she is unstoppable. I mean, she is so freaking strong, you can't even imagine. If you're playing her right, she is extremely strong, because she can stun you twice. Like, I mean, she has 2 stuns. Either you throw out your umbrella, you jump to umbrella, and then you will stun the heroes there, or either you're running away and the hero, like the enemies are getting close to you and the umbrella gets to you, you'll go ahead and stun them. And her ultimate is so strong, and the fact that you can ulti twice is just extremely strong. But if you play her wrong, she's really bad. But she can jump away twice. I mean, just having so many abilities has such a huge advantage over the enemies, though you really need to use the abilities right. If you don't do that, she isn't that good. And a top 6, I really had to put this in because this hero is so underrated, but I started to seeing him more and more in the games now, and I am talking about Minotaur. A ton of people say that he is bad, but he is not bad, because he is so extremely tanky. And yes, I know, I just said you can't carry a game with the tank, and this is why he isn't in the top 5. There we have all the carries and stuff, but this is just 2 extras that I wanted to add just because they needed to get some cred, because they are, in my opinion, so strong and really badly need to be in the top list. So that's why I'm adding this. So Minotaur is so strong, he can carry, he can't really carry a game, but he can tank the enemy team so long, and he can deal a ton of damage as well, and heal. I mean, isn't that the best? I don't even know. In my opinion, I think Minotaur is extremely strong, just because when you ult, you crowd control all, like every single one around you, and if you ult during rage mode, you will deal so much more damage and crowd control it even more, and you can tank so much. I mean, he is so strong. But guys, let's go ahead and jump into the real top 5. So at my number 5 spot, I went ahead and picked Alpha. Yes, he would be in at my number 1 spot if I made this top list yesterday, but they recently went ahead and nerfed him, and it was a pretty huge nerf as well, though they didn't really affect his abilities so much, mostly at his basic attacks and some cooldowns, I think, something like that. So yeah, but still I think he's really strong. I played a game with him and still went really well, even though I noticed that he wasn't as good as before. Before I literally won, if you didn't see my previous video, I won 23 games in a row with Alpha. Like, that's so extremely strong, like 23 games with Alpha. Holy crap, I carried every single game with him. Now they nerfed him, so now that's why he's at number 5 and not number 1. And at number 4, guys, we have Natalia. Like, holy shit, you can do a lot with this character, and holy shit, this character is fun to play. The reason why she is so fun to play is because you can be invisible with her. You can silence enemies so they can't make any abilities slash skills. You can freaking remove auto attacks, basic attacks from the enemies. Like, how strong is that? You can basically go against anyone and just shut them down completely. For example, you go against Kagura. You go ahead and silence her, she can't do shit. Even though the silence isn't that long, I think it's maybe 1 to 2 seconds, it is still hella long. And then all you have to do then, use your smoke screen, and she can't move because the smoke screen reduces your movement speed for like 60%, that's a ton. And then you use your ultimate, and that also slows and deals a ton of damage, and that's why she's at my number 4 spot. She would also go ahead and be able to be a number 1 spot, or maybe even 2, something like that. But the thing is, she is quite hard to play. You really gotta know what to do, because you gotta go ahead, if you're playing her, what you wanna do is just run around, run the map, hide in brushes, and go ahead and kill enemies. But if you're not able to kill enemies, you will fall behind. So yeah, you gotta play her right, okay? So at my number 3 spot, we actually have one of my favorite characters in the game. We have Alucard, and dear freaking god, I freaking think this hero is strong. And he recently got nerfed as well. They nerfed a ton of heroes, which I really think is bad. But as you can see, they basically nerfed all my top 5 heroes, and so yeah, you can really see why they are getting nerfed, because they are in my top 5. Either way, if you get just 1 kill in the early game, you basically won, because this character, if you get his lifesteal early, you can kill anyone and whatever you like. You can kill anyone because your lifesteal is so high. The only thing that can shut this hero down is like stuns. If you get stunned with Alucard, it's basically game over, because you want to get the lifesteal so you can keep being alive basically. But if you get stunned, you can't hit the enemy, you will not be able to lifesteal anything. And yeah, and I also have this hero top 3 because he isn't super hard to play. All you gotta know is his combo. You use your ult, you jump, you use your second ult, you spin, something like that, but it's still really strong. I really think he deserved a spot in my top 5, so that's why he is number 3. So at my number 2 spot, we have, of course, you expected this, Fanny. Yet again, even though she's getting nerfed almost in every single patch, she is still super strong. Though she is also super hard to play. But if you can play her right, which I hope you can, you will dominate the game. But I don't want to go against you, okay? If you can't play Fanny, don't go against me, because I don't want to play against a Fanny which can't play. That's just horrible. I mean, the thing with Fanny, you don't really need to buy boots, so you're saving a ton of money, which you can put in more damage, because you can just hook around and jump around the map 24/7. You don't need boots. So that's basically why. I usually don't buy boots, but I don't really play Fanny as much because I'm not really that good with her. I have a trouble using the hooks and stuff just because she is just so difficult. But if you can play her right, she is definitely almost the best hero in the game. Almost definitely the best hero in the game. But she is also quite squishy. The same thing with her as Alucard. If you stun her, she is basically dead because she has literally almost no HP at all. But she deals so much damage, like incredible damage, and she can basically be if you start in your base, you can get to the other base in maybe like 5 seconds. She is extremely fast with her hooks and dealing a ton of damage. But in my number 1 spot, guys, we have the legend freaking Miya. And guys, I'm putting her here just because she is so extremely strong if you play her right, and she is also so funny, and she can also be invisible. Building attack speed on her is so strong. You will be able to dominate the game really fast, really early. The only thing you need in your team is basically a tank. A tank that can crowd control the enemies like Minotaur or Kagura or something like that. You can stand in the back and just ult and then just go ahead and spam them, because you can hit 3 enemies at the same time, which is really strong. Even though the 2 other heroes that are hitting, you will not deal as much damage to them, but you will still deal a ton of freaking damage. And guys, that was my top 5. If you have another top 5 that you wanted to know, maybe like top 5 mages, though I just realized there is just 4 mages in the game, I think. But if you want to know maybe a top 5 fighter or something like that, go and comment down below. And guys, if you think I made this list wrong, if you have another opinion, well, I think Gord should be number 1. Go and comment down below. What is your top 5 in the game? This is just my top 5 and I really think this is pretty accurate. But guys, you might have another opinion, so go and comment that down below if you wanna. But I really hope you liked this video and I really hope I will see you in the next video, guys. But as always, thank you for watching. Yes.